make our own puzzle now. Now, these are the puzzles we call That's Logical. It was from a That's Logical puzzle packet that we did in class, but it is also a magic square with clues. First thing we're going to do when you have your grid is you're going to write out the digits 1 through 9 in any order at all. I'm going to do them in an order only so that you can find the information you need quite quickly. Now, there are a lot of clues that we can give. For instance, a number can be even. So the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, and 8. That also means there must be some numbers that are not even. So not even are going to be our odds numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Another clue are our square numbers. Our square numbers are numbers multiplied by themselves. So 1 is a square number. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 is a square number. And 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 is a square number, which also we could have the clue what are not square numbers. So 2 is not square. 3 is not square. 5 is not square. 6 is not square. 7 and 8 are not square. We have triangular numbers. Triangular numbers are 1, 3, 6. That was the consecutive addition. So triangular numbers are 1, 3, and 6, which means the other numbers are not triangular. Now, what we are doing is we are collecting a set of clues that each digit can represent. So we can use these clues above. Another clue that we have are cubed numbers. All right, so our cubed numbers here. Cubed numbers are numbers when multiplied by themselves 3 consecutive times. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So 1 is a cubed number. Another cubed number is 8, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So those are the cubed numbers, which means we have numbers that are not cubed numbers. So the 2 is not cubed. 3 is not cubed. 4 is not cubed. 5 is not cubed. 6 is not cubed. 7 is not cubed. And 9 is not cubed. We also have our prime numbers. So our prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, and 7. So 2, 3, 5, and 7 are prime, which means we have our not prime numbers, which are going to be 1, 4, 6, 8, and 9 are not prime. So those are the clues. We can also use fixed numbers, right? So it's just saying flat out 5 is the number, or you can say it's anything but 5. So those can happen as well. And we know that 5 and 7 have the same clues. So it is important sometimes to use, these might be something that we have to use. So now I'm going to record clues above as a way to help the person solve my problem. Now, I love some of the repetition clues. So saying like all my triangular numbers. So I might want to give something that says that here are my triangular numbers, because I think that's nice. Then you know those are the 1, 3, and 6. And then to throw it off, I might say something like, this is not square. All right, so that might be one clue. I am going to go for a medium puzzle. So I need to give at least one 3 by 3. So I think I will give that. So that's my 1 3x3. So I am good to go. I don't need to do another one, but I do have to make sure I give at least one fixed clue. I'm probably going to do a 5 or 7 to make sure. So now I need to give some other clues. Let's see. How about something like this? An even, an even, a not even, and a not even to represent this. It could also work here. So, I'll leave that and see how that works out. I love those cube numbers because it's only possible in a couple places. So I think I'm going to do a cube, which is for representing this row, and then I'll say what I'll do, it's not a 7, and up here I'll go with a prime, because if they put this puzzle up there, then they will know it's a 2. So that can still work. And I'd like to go with one more. I think I'd like some sort of an L-shaped puzzle. I'm going to go with this right here. So I'm going to say a not prime, a not prime. I've already given that an odd, so prime doesn't really help. So I'll go with a not square. And then here, it already has an even, so I'll take off, let's take off a, no, I'm going to take off another square. And then we already know this is being square, so I'm going to say it's not even. All right, now that we think we have my clues, I'm going to cover this up and see if I can solve the puzzle. So this is a fixed puzzle, so I'm going to now the one problem is I know where these clues go. When I show them to my peers, I don't want them to know where these clues are. So I'm going to have to try to pretend I don't know and make sure I can still use logic to figure out. So 1 3 6, so not square, so it's not a 1 4 9. So 2 3 5 7 8. So let's make it feel myself perfect. Triangular, 6, 6, 49. So there's another 2, and we did not time. So 1 4 6 9 8 9. There we go. And down here 1 4 6 8 9. And not square. Of course, 1 9 is going to be 2 3 5 6 7 8. We didn't cannot lose that. So for that 2 3 5 6 7 8. And 5 1 3 5 7 9. So 0 1 and 9. 0 1 3 4 6. For sure, they're triangular. So it can't be these numbers. This 1 or 6. This 2 and 3. And I'm already using the 1 in AC class. So out of 7, not because these clues are not helping me at all. So now I have to go back and revisit. Part of that is the knots. When I do the knot clues for this, they're so much larger. So I'm going to go back through and look at any of my knot clues. And instead of saying what it's not, I'm going to see if I can say what it is. So, all right, I'm going to change this to a prime. I'll change this to a cube. I'll change this to be even. It'll allow a little more. The not set. That's all we don't. So instead, let's go prime. These are all awful clues. So something says this one number, this is square number, and this is one number, which is nice. Give me that 1 for 9, really are. And these two are a lot of clues to be. I already have the demon, I already have the door node state. So it does really matter. So I guess this is not square. That should be fine. I'm going to change this to be actually a not 5. All right. So I'll have some easier to read. go ahead and say that. You can also do a little bit of mouse such as that. Right, I'm going to go for Swiss here. We do that. So you get the triangle. Okay, first, right? In the cells. So 1, 3, 6, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 6, 1, 6, 1, 4, 9, done. Okay, I'm going to go to the color. So square 1, 4, 9, 1, 4, 9, 1, 4, 9, not 5, not square. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to ask our turn to square both that one. Square the base center. Okay, so you have my reach this. You have my 1 for my single one, so I'm going to keep them. I'm going to say, okay, don't ask the first time. So choose now. You see, B, B, H, or C, F, I. So I'm going to D, some. This Q is reason that whole. Now let's go and see in that. It's space. I mean, I know this is the Q on this one. This is none. So K, this one, B. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 16. So 9, 2, 4, 8 here. And just before number is so I'm going to this to it. Not for the base one, back to this. I do. Me, the money. So you're going to you're going to go on this one. So I'm going to leave number 4, 5, 6, so I'm going to use this. And then I that's what I don't lose to solve here. So Q number, C, E, H, F, or only H. Choose this where it is. So as I'll be at sweat to sugar 5. So I'm going to agree. Right, so there. For load, 1, 3, 6, 2, 3, 5, 7, 3, 7, 6, 1 for not. Okay. Scale 1, 9, 1, 9, not 5, not square. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, and then square. Or just not this 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. So I read this here, more on sugar, move up here, move on. So this one, this is 9. If you want to do it for it's 9, 1 over, and 7 plus. Okay, so that's on this. So we got over in my end. Now, some plus 7. And this is not. This is not 5 here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 3, 5, 7, 2. And then 2, 4, 5, 8, I see, we are doing 28. Alright. So we use some of the even. So it's there, and there, you can triangular, even good. In triangular, you know, when the pencil does. So you want to go there. You can do excellent. And it goes here. Be this 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 3, 5, 7, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, this has to be the 5. And now we finally have it. So now what I'm going to do is write out these 4 clues on a blank. Give this to a friend to do. And if they can solve it, my puzzle is done. Wow, took long enough.